I'm growing and donating my hair to cancer at some point when I figure my life out because my life is busy as hell. I took my girlfriend across Canada to be with her parents in Alberta, so that's 3,500 kilometer drive. And since then, I've been able to figure my life out. My life is really busy. I work full time. I do YouTube. I help my mom in every which way possible because without me, she wouldn't even know how to pay bills. I try to give everybody a voice and an opinion because I care about every single person as an individual, as a group, as a collective. I care about people. I stream every single day because that's the point. I promised I would. Ellie, what's going on? I appreciate you. I also appreciate you. No, Toes, what's going on, man? I also appreciate the fact that you joined Jem's live stream the other day and showed her nothing but support, Ellie. So I appreciate you dearly. Jim, morning, man. Michael, what's going on? Good to see you. Bro, you need something better than to start your day out with Christ, but I appreciate you. Ellie, your brother just hit you in the face with his clothes. That's weird. Don't hit. Don't get hit in the face with clothes. Ellie, I'm sure Jim appreciated it because I watched that live stream. Nah, Jim. No, no, man. No, no. I don't believe in God and Jesus, man. You'll never change my mind or my opinion. In my opinion, man, he doesn't exist. But thank you. I appreciate the fact you're here, and I appreciate the fact you're still trying to spread love, man. But honestly, honestly, take it to somebody else's stream. Kit Kat, what's going on? 24 Carat J, what's going on, man? I know, Ellie. I know. I was a late. I saw the time she streamed. I wasn't able to catch the stream, but I saw the time she streamed. It was a late stream. I said I appreciate you showing love and respect. I'm sure that meant a lot to her. Jim, I'll level with you, man. You're here to stay because I let you stay, bro. I could time you out right now and you'd be gone. But there's no point in that, man, because you're a decent human being, and I know your heart's in the right place. But I personally don't believe in God and Jesus, man. So just be mindful of the fact that I could make you disappear. Just be mindful. That's all I'm saying. You can absolutely hang out. I encourage you to hang out. Wilbert, what's going on? Johnny, I'm not Queso, but I appreciate you. I wish I was Queso. He has like 5.8 million subscribers on YouTube. The amount of good I could do on YouTube with that would be amazing, man. You need to go to school, Ellie. From Central England, bro. I'm from Southern Ontario. Welcome. DK, what's going on, man? I don't know, man. Platinum has a swag to it. Super rad. I'm not Queso's twin, Michael. It is good to see you. I appreciate you. You guys already know I work overnight. I'm sleepy as hell. I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel super organically and a lot of fun because the more subscribers, the more views I get, the more I can give back. Everything donated goes to charity. I keep none of it. Holy, that's not true, man. I personally don't believe in God and Jesus, but thank you for stopping by with the chat, bro. Every comment brings my community a little larger. I'm gonna be aiming for 15,000 subscribers by this time next year. I use YouTube to give back as much as I possibly can. You too, Crusader. You too, man. Pea shooter, man. Chill. You cannot touch my beard. But I appreciate you dearly. Guys, I will upload a bunch more gaming content later for the gaming channel. I've got a bunch of Batman Arkham Asylum clips ready to go. I just haven't uploaded them. My days off are tomorrow and Thursday, so there will be more gaming channel content tomorrow and Thursday as well. 24, man. My day is excellent. I just finished work. Turns out I can't take my mom to get her blood done. Adventure Canada, you cannot be a moderator. That's not how it works. Amateur reviews, no thank you, man. Weekend, it's whatever comes up in conversation, my friend. You don't believe in God or Jesus. I used to think the same, but when you start looking into theories on how the universe is created, it sounds more crazy than the Bible. You're probably right. I'm not. I've never been with Justin. 24J, man. I appreciate you. Like I said, the gaming channel is mostly for me. I don't really like. I care about the growth, but it's not like this channel. This channel is my main channel. I am going to complete the game 100% with Riddler trophies. I've never played through Arkham Asylum. I've played through City and Night and Gotham Knights. But yes, so the gaming channel is for me. But you guys can feel free to subscribe if you want. It is handicapped_gaming. It is part of the handicap brand. P-Rash, no man, I will not trim my mustache. I like my mustache. I have no idea where Jem is. She's probably sleeping. Weekend, I'm from Southern Ontario, so I'm from Canada, man. Hector, I work as an overnight manager, bro. I have a job. No, no. Don't touch my beard. The beard is my space. But yes, the gaming channel is a thing. I have a bunch more content to upload today. I forgot to upload some yesterday. Michael, you. Bro. Guys, while that is an impressive donation for transparency, that's $30 Canadian. That's cool. I'm from Southern Ontario, so I'm from Canada. But Michael, I cannot express in words how much I appreciate it. Laura, you're really looking for some attention. Good morning, Laura. Cat. Michael, stop it. Jesus Christ, man, that's $50. 55 technically. 54.68 after YouTube takes their cut. Stop it, Michael. I know what the first donation was for, but the second one is obscene. So, Kat, I will be doing my best to send the PlayStation out tomorrow. I was going to send it out today, but it turns out if you're in Canada, Truth and Reconciliation Day has closed the post office. Truth and Reconciliation Day is some kind of. It has to do with like the children and the Native American thing. Yeah. So I don't know all the details. It has something to do with Native American children and the fact that like, and I'm not trying to get too political because YouTube will like shut me right the fuck off. It it has something to do with the fact that when the governments of Canada like took over like Native American stuff, and basically a bunch of children ended up getting annihilated by like churches and stuff. Michael, I don't know if it's everywhere, but in Ontario, man, the post offices, at least around me, are all closed because of Truth and Reconciliation Day. East African workout girl. Wow, that's a screen name and a half. What's going on? You man, they're on strike for you, bro. They're not even on strike. It's just Truth and Reconciliation Day. Big bad man. I don't know enough. I'm not trying to insult any Native Americans. I'm not trying to insult people as a whole. But based on Truth and Reconciliation Day in Ontario, they closed the post offices because I have no idea why. They closed the post offices. Cat, you know he's probably trolling at that point. What is with these messages held for review? Who's swearing already? Andrew, stop it, man. You're watching from Kenya. That's impressive. I love knowing where people are from, so thank you. RC, man, we've all had those days. You trust a sneeze and it fucking just comes right out. I got you, cat. I never questioned why you hit him. You wish, man. I'm not on any drugs. I'm just sleepy. I'm actually not even that sleepy today. I'm not even that sleepy today. But when I tell you I slept for like holy, I slept for like 10 hours yesterday. I don't actually need the money. So all the money that gets donated to me goes to charity because I have a really good job and don't actually need it. Cat's exposing me, but yeah, normally. Freeze, what's going on, man? But yes, the last few streams, I've been almost asleep. Mutton chops would look good on me. That might be a direction when I shave. Oh, J Bomb, don't start it, man. That will be the $1 million stream. That'll literally like hit thousands of views because they'll just pay to people will just pay to watch me sleep for whatever sick reason. East African work. Do you have a name? East African workout girl. Like, do we have a name that isn't East African? Bro, I am a tub of lard, but that's the money's not going towards Big Mac. You know what? I would pan for gold in memory of my dad. My dad always wanted to go gold mining. I was actually gonna buy him one of those scam buckets of gold this like last year before he passed away. I 100%. Yeah. So what's your actual name? Uh, John, man. It all depends on the cause. So my first donation when I hit 1,000 subscribers was $847 to a homeless shelter for or bed supplies. What do you call that? Sheets. That's the word. It was for sheets, toothbrushes, toothpaste, deodorants, sunscreens for kids. It was a whole bunch. Maria, nice to meet you, Maria. The sleep one is gonna be a long one because I'll let it go the entire time I sleep. And if you can do a YouTube live for up to 12 hours before you don't get paid for it, before you don't get your views counted, everything like that. And the second time I donated, well, actually, there's been more than a few times, but the second biggest one was my sick kids donation for 92.50, and then there've been various other like donations. Can I do a sleep stream? Man, I don't want to have a 12-hour recording of me snoring. That would be so weird. Ashley, what's going on? You know what? I'll do it I'll do it for November. Cathos, I don't need it. Like, so truthfully, I don't need any watch hours. I'm not high actually. I'm super sleepy, but I'm actually more awake today than I have been all week. Cat exposed me in the fact that I think I've passed out like for a couple of minutes twice on the last few streams. What happened? Cool username getting timed out for what do you do? I feel like I know why. Ah, yeah, I know why. Okay, I thought so. Cathos, I don't actually like. I guess it's still technically shift work, but like it's not shift work anymore because I only work one shift, so it's not like it changes. Thomas, what's going on? Ah, bro, I'm already disabled. My health can't get any worse. I appreciate you though. Cat, they always do, always do. But that's okay because it's good for the community building. Because they're either gonna subscribe because they hate me or they're gonna subscribe because they want to convert me. Irene, it depends. You can go live from a computer all you want. You just have to press go live. But to go live from a phone like I do, you have to have 50 subscribers. Gross. Have a good day, Michael. I bet, man. It's all good, bro. I'll go to sleep when the stream's over. Bro, we gotta set up like a dream catcher so we can catch the Jesus comments. Oh, RoboCop, man. RoboCop's full of deadly weapons. Inspector Gadget doesn't really have weapons, I would say. Really, Cat? You think Inspector Gadget? RoboCop is literally set up with like an arsenal. Mm, fair, fair. I don't know though, bro. That was literally my niece yesterday. So there I am, dead asleep. I promised to play with her like or play on like video games with her. Let's preface that because I don't need that cut all over the internet. I do not play Half Life. I play all kinds of stuff on the gaming channel right now, but I'm not playing Half Life. I actually have a bunch of content that I have to upload to the gaming channel today. So I'll probably upload all of that while I help my mom. Don't be weird, Al Capone. Inspector Gadget wins if Penny. Bro, absolutely. I should give it a try. Maybe, maybe. Is that PS1 the one that I read like PS3 games? I don't know. I never tried to put a PS3 game in a PS4. You have to take your kid to Boy Scouts. Michael, have the best time, man. Safe travels. I mean, that's fair. I'd want to test it too, because I have an original PS3 that's backwards compatible. Weekend, man, don't go that far. I'm willing to not insult them, but like, yeah, no. Every time I tell people I don't believe in God and Jesus, it just spikes the people that are like, "You're going to hell. You're a piece of shit." Like, you can be a good person without religion. I literally don't keep any money raised off of YouTube. I do nothing but try to give back time, effort, and give away shit for free. And I think it was for swearing, man. I think there was a comment back there for something. Hold on. It was for a comment back there, I think. Didn't I take out another one of your channels before? Because I remember seeing like your little roided up profile picture there, and then you made some comment about not being on steroids or something though. Crayon, I'm not high, but I appreciate you. The cowboy, I'm not Jesus. Yeah, yeah, you. I could have swore we had a fight over this or something one day. I think you made us. I think you made another account. Either that or somebody spoofed your profile picture. Sonia, what's going on? We're Forsaken. What's going on? Favorite type of bread? I don't actually have a favorite. Yes, that's bread. I don't have a favorite type of bread. I actually don't like bread a whole lot, actually. I think somebody. I don't know, man. I think somebody might have spoofed your profile picture before. I'm not really sure. Sonia, what's going on, woman? Resin, man. I personally believe that nobody should be homeless. We're Forsaken, man. That's weird. Um, truthfully, truthfully, I believe the government should provide everybody with just a little shit box, right? It doesn't need to be a big house. It needs to be like, oh, I'm sorry, Michael. That's what I'm saying, though. I truthfully believe the government should provide. Hi, Elias. I've got another gift box in mind for you. No, no, I cannot because the outside view is my house. And I like to keep my private life private. That's why I sit in the car because my mom does not want to be in the live streams. Sonia, no, I cannot. I don't say what people want me to say. No, no, you could put real information on your profiles. Ashley, 100%. I've always believed. I've always believed that the government should provide. Man, where does any government get their money? It literally just prints. I know that's not how it works. Aw, man, come on now. You guys are like family. He's always gonna get a shout out. I know that's not how it works, But the government should provide everybody with just a little home. Not pay for the utilities, not pay for the lighting, not pay for any of that. Just just a little home. Just a roof over their head. CR7, man, chill. The only way to solve the problem is to solve the problem from the beginning. This is what I'm saying. No, no, Ashley, we're not going into conspiracies about taxes theft. But um, forsaken, man, I don't know enough to comment, honestly. That's what I'm saying. Because everybody's a person, deserves the right to a house. Doesn't have to be a big one. Could literally be just big enough for a bed and a hot plate, like, but they should still have to pay for the utilities. Like, it's not a handout, it's an aid. Give them a shelter, make them provide everything else. If they can't provide everything else, they still get no electricity. And I realize that sounds awful, right? I realize that. But give them the roof. Let them pay for the power, let them pay for the water, let them pay for the sources, the utilities. If they can't, cut them off. See, I get that. People tell me all the time that I look like queso. Bro, if I had 5.8 million subscribers on YouTube, and I don't even know how many on Twitch, I would do so much good for the universes. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, well, it's not communism. Resin, that's not true, man. I know some homeless people that are very clean. Brock Lesnar from W. That's a new one. Forsaken, man. Dogs are better. Mobile shower is not a bad idea, but then that doesn't provide them a safe spot or an address. So if somebody might be clean, but they're gonna hand you a resume without an address, and they're gonna know that they're homeless. 100% it's a broken system, James. 90% of Ontario lives in the span of like a 4 hour gap. When I drove my girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, or best friend, whatever the fuck she is now, to Alberta, literally 90% of Ontario is all fucking wooded forest land, and they can't put a tent in there because it belongs to the Ontario government. Resin, that's not true, man. You gotta be careful with that. Everybody should be welcome into every business, whether they can afford the business or not, as long as they're there for the purpose. It should be okay. Man, everything you're saying is out of context. Candace, what's going on? You don't know that for a fact. People have to give homeless people a chance. I will never go vegan. Bro, you cannot replace the quality of a good steak for a fucking piece of broccoli. Then remind me never to work for your district. It's not our physical responsibility, man, but as people, we should be taking care of people. I've always believed that the roof should be provided. Everything else should be on them. Man, I picked up a random dude off the side of the road. Dude had his thumb out, wanting to drive, and I picked him up. Resin, man. It's not that easy, bro. Nobody should be denied access to a building. That's like saying I should be denied access to a building because they don't want to put a ramp in. I don't know enough about Israel or Gaza to comment on that, Brett. I literally read that with a stutter. Angelica, what's going on? The simple truth, Risen, man, if they don't have the money, you can't physically serve them. I get that. But to have access to the building, that's a different story, bro. If they don't have the money, you don't have to serve them, period. That's how money works. That's how our financial traction works. But denying somebody access to a building, it's not physically possible almost. To actually trespass somebody is a lot of fucking work. Bro, you contradict yourself there, though. You don't believe in helping people, but you believe in helping people with mental illness. Bro, literally everybody can be defined with mental illness. Darren, I do need a nap. Resident, you don't know they're a drug addict, man. They could have a mental health issue. You contradict yourself, bro. You were kind of winning me over there, but you contradict yourself. You can't tell that they have a drug. Man, you're dumb as hell. Candace, nobody can see your comment, but I'm glad I can see your comment. No, 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 no. Resin's fine for now. He's not being rude. He's just being dumb as hell. Zachy, what's going on? Derek, you forgot your blue chew with your girlfriend last night and she was disappointed. She had to come see me. Bro, for starters, to have a dress code to enter your building, nobody's entering your building, my friend. Your business would literally go under in a week. Darren, you just sound like an idiot, bro. Oh, I'm good, Jay. But you can't tell people to get off your sidewalk. Sidewalks are public domain. I'm not American, actually. Maddie, what's going on, man? I appreciate you, and I appreciate the fact you're using my emojis. I really do love those differently. Jay, I am Canadian, man. Resident, no place should have a dress code. Because, frankly, you're not going to be in business long. Nightclubs are maybe a one offshoot, man. You can't have a business during the day with a dress code. But that doesn't give everybody access to the building. But then you're literally denying people access to the building, which you shouldn't do. I don't have an opinion on Donald Trump, man. I'm Canadian. I don't really care. Was he a good businessman? Sure. Is he a good president? I don't know. I don't really care. He crippled our prime minister with a handshake. See, resin. That's not accepting everybody, bro. I do have a job actually. I work as an overnight manager. Thanks, man. See, as an individual though, you can't deny from a building. You can ask him to stop panhandling, and you can remove him if he's on physical private property, but you can't if he's on a sidewalk. Man, at the end of the day, Risen, you won't accept anybody. You're either angry at yourself or angry at others for the way you're reacting right now. Sometimes people can't help following the rules, man. Homelessness isn't always because of drugs. Bro, if I didn't have my mom's house right now, I'd be living in my truck. Doesn't even matter that I make good money. I'd be living in my truck if it wasn't for my mom. Homelessness doesn't always have to do with drugs, man. That's a closed-minded opinion, and you should change your way of thinking. I'm not a descendant of cavemans. I think it'd be cool, but I'm not a descendant of cavemans. Sidewalks are public property. Ow, man, I'm always gonna find good days. But again, solve the homeless problem. Kreski, man. I will go to the barber when I find the right time, man. Sidewalks are public, and Joe, I mean, to each his own, man. If somebody wants to swing, let them swing. Some homeless people do want to be homeless, man. Yeah, but so, Candace, to your point, though, unemployment in Canada is paid based off of what you made. So if they worked for 3 days, they wouldn't even get it. JT, man, I am up to. I think quick math said $1,600 towards the $5,000 donation to shave the beard. The solution to the homeless problem is you make small homes. How do we stop? We don't. Because at the end of the day, people are stupid and they're horny. I'm not saying that people should get this home for free. I'm saying the structure should be free. They should have to pay for utilities. In Canada, you cannot do that. So it wouldn't even matter. But see, again, you're using the word rules, man. If we actually solve the problem by building people just little shelters, little crap shacks, man, big enough for a bed, it's their home. There's no rules. If they want to destroy it, go ahead. That's their rule. If you're going to provide somebody a structure, you can't set rules on their structure. Rob, man, I made good money and I couldn't even afford a home in today's world. I don't need to look sharp, man. I'm okay with who I am. And Kat, thank you. The beard is up for donation because if I hit 5,001 Canadian dollars donated, I'm gonna shave my beard on a live stream, look like my mom for a month, and then I'm gonna donate all $5,000 to a men's charity. No, no, Billy, it's not a handout, bro. People as a whole deserve to have a safe spot. Put the roof over their head, make them pay for the utilities. Man, and if it happens to the house, it happens to their house. It's their house. Man, I'm good. Man, nobody should be. If you're talking kids, then yes, absolutely. And stop the hate. You are literally so full of hate, it's not even funny. Gallus, you want to hope for the best, man. You want to hope that no matter what's going to happen, they're going to take care of that home. Resin, that's not true, man. Billy, I work nights, man. I don't have to go to work right now. But you're sitting here talking to me, so maybe you should go to work. But that's what I'm saying. Let them own the tiny home. Put it in their name. Billy, it's not that simple, man. It's not that simple. I made good money and I still couldn't afford a home. I'm telling you, man, most people aren't homeless because of any reason. They're not going to destroy it. Resident, bro, you're full of hate. It's honestly. But again, I'm not saying they get the utilities for free. So they're still going to have to work. They're still going to have to find a way to make sure the lights stay on, to make sure their electricity stays on, to make sure their heat stays on. Give them a building so they have a safe space to go home to and watch how much their life changes. I'm not saying give them everything. I'm saying give them the crap shack. A 10 by 10 fully enclosed room, just big enough for a bed and a shitter. Give them a space, but everything else gets turned off unless they pay for the utilities. Of course the systems get abused. And those are the people that should be put. I'm not saying people are innocent. I'm saying there are good people and there are innocent people. Luna, I appreciate you. You're from which shire? Or it's Wiltshire? Wiltshire. Ominous, you don't know that, man, because it's not giving them housing for free. It's giving them a space. They still have to pay for everything else, man. Near Stonehenge. I want to visit Stonehenge. I've been to England quite a few times and never actually visited Stonehenge. Candace, you're absolutely right. Lebanon, Lebanon, PA. There's a place called Lebanon, PA. I know there's a place, like an actual place called Lebanon, but there's a place called Lebanon in the States. Yes, but not every homeless person would be a nuisance to society. That's what I'm saying. You guys associate homelessness with drug problems, man. I have a good job and would still be homeless if it wasn't for my mom. Gallus, you act like you're a tax-paying citizen, man. You're sitting here in the middle of the afternoon on a live stream. It's not directly correlated, man. It's an impact, yes. It's not a majority. That's such a closed-minded way of thinking. Ominous. So you were a drug addict, man? You were a heavy drug addict? I know you better than that. You can't. You were homeless because of drugs, man. Gallus, quit acting like you work, man. Ominous, man. Then you can't talk. You can't talk, man. People can work their way out. But they need an option, bro. They need to have an option. Running man, what's going on? People aren't homeless. Not all people are homeless because of drugs. There are people that are homeless because of drugs, and they're going to choose to stay on the streets. They're people that are homeless because of drugs are going to choose to stay on the streets. That's the tragic fact. Because there's literally a guy on TikTok tries to help people get clean, and people that do not want to get clean, that do not want to better their lives, are going to stay on drugs. The people that are homeless not due to drugs. Man, see, but why do you got to disrespect them like that? Why can't you just treat them like a human being? Ominous, you are wrong, man. You don't know that for a fact. It sounds like that's what Gallus said. It sounds like he's going to cause bodily harm to homeless people by throwing change at them. Ominous, it's not an assumption, man. You are literally building an assumption. You are literally building an assumption that the homeless people in your state are because of drugs, bro. You don't know that. I'm not saying that 51% of them aren't on drugs. But you are literally making an assumption. Doctor, what are you no proofing today, bro? Or you no proofing Ominous's comment because he has no proof that majority of homeless people. That's fair, Cat. I support it. I do play chess actually. I like the game of chess very much, actually. You don't know that, man. You don't know that. And okay, so even if it's later, my eyes are open. So even if it's later, you can solve the drug problem by providing a crap shack. It doesn't have to be anything impressive, man. Four walls, fucking 8 by 8. Make it big enough for a fucking cot. It doesn't have to be anything impressive. You could solve it by just getting a crap shack. Kat, I have to say, this conversation is a lot more entertaining than I don't believe in God and Jesus, and then I get told I'm going to hell. Because at least there's some actual like conversation going on here, rather than just people telling me I'm going to hell. And Prod, man, I'm not saying we don't. I'm saying provide the crap shack, but the utilities are on them. Give them the safe space that they can shut the door, lock the world out. I'm not saying there shouldn't be accountability. Give them the safe space, lock the world out. Daniel, get out of my channel, man. You're not panhandling for subscribers. Cat, you can take that one out. Doctor, I have no idea what he's talking about. Meg is clearly on something. But Prod, man, that's what I'm saying. Give give people the crap shack. Mig, but you're retarded as hell. What's the difference? I'm physically disabled, you're mentally. What's the difference, bro? Welcome to the family. You're trying to lick a window either way. Says the mentally disabled. I know, bro. Like I said, welcome to the family. I'm physically disabled. You're mentally. What's the difference? Mig, man, you can ask your mom. My lower half works just fine. Proud, man. I agree with you. I think that's a very fair point to your debate. That was a pretty good one, Kat. That took me a second. I had to read that a few times, but that was a pretty good one. Weekend, you probably are, man. I respect you so far. It's Mig here that needs to give his head a shake. But Prod, like I said to your last point, man, I'm not saying there doesn't need to be accountability. I'm not even saying you can't ask a person to like sign a general wellness waiver. I'm not saying the government can come in and inspect anytime they want, but like give them a crap shack, make there a little guideline that they got to keep the outside decent so that it doesn't affect people's property values, that it doesn't affect an eyesore, right? The inside, that's their space. Give them a space, close the door, let them shut the world out. Bobby, your last name might actually be Halls, but I read that as Bobby Hill, and I was so happy for a second. B, I have a job, man, but I appreciate you and love you dearly. I, I do YouTube to try to help people. I give back all of the money I ever make on YouTube to donations, to charities. I do stupid shit every month as donation incentives. Like, fuck, that was stuck in my throat. Ah, Kenny, you're good, man. You're good. Right? This one's different. I haven't been told I'm going to hell yet for not believing in God and Jesus. This one's okay. I'll take this one. Kat, you're gonna have yourself another John Sniper in a minute. Fuck. God damn it. I need a drink. Sorry, that was gross. Oh, I got a warm Pepsi in here. Hold on. Oh, warm Pepsi. I'm not an atheist. I don't believe in putting myself into such a small box like that. I am nothing. I am literally nothing. I don't I don't believe in God and Jesus. I'm not an atheist. I'm not agnostic. I'm not nihilist. I believe in nothing. I know by definition that's atheist or nihilist or whatever you want to call it. I am nothing. I am nothing when it comes to religion. Oliver, I saw you, man. I trust me. I saw you. I love you dearly. Manthan, don't put it like that, bro. That's a way to butcher the channel name. Ellie, it's almost 12 o'clock. I have been live for 59 minutes. I am not Irish. Nah, man. I don't put myself into a small box like that. Ominous. I think you're being dumb as hell, man, and nearsighted. I can guarantee you don't know for a fact that the homelessness problem is caused by drugs. I am half British. But yes, again, the drug problem could be solved with better treatment centers. There's so many things that we as people could do for other people, but we don't. We bury our head in the sand and say that we're better than them. We're no better than them, man. Why are we better than them? Why are we better than them? Because we're not addicted to things. I should be on painkillers because I'm in constant pain, but because I choose to live in pain because I think I deserve it, I'm a better person than somebody that takes drugs. Yes, prod. I've already addressed this, man. I know it literally means nothing. I know it literally means nothing. I do not put myself into a little box like that, so I am nothing when it comes to religion. I am nothing. Not nihilist, not agnostic. I am nothing. Man, Cat's right, man. Don't type in all caps. YouTube will flag it for no reason, and then your comments will start getting hidden, bro. It's not worth it. Take off the caps, man. I see you. I see every single person. Okay, so jail records say that most people get arrested for drug offenses. So take away the arrests for drug offenses, man. Make make it so that nobody gets arrested for drug offenses. Then what? Then your statistic goes out the window because again, your jail statistic has nothing to do with homeless statistic. Your jail statistic is absolutely true because in Canada, before it was legal, that is 100%. That is 100% why most people were in jail was drug offenses. Drugs are cheaper than eggs, especially depending on when the bird flu happens. Ellie, because we're actually man, I'm not on anything. Bro, in fact, I should be on something. I live in constant pain. I live in my life. No, I don't say what people want me to say. I realize your screen name is it, but I don't say what people want me to say. But ominous, you can't talk about your city specifically, man. Have you gone around to every single homeless person asked why they're homeless? No, no, you haven't. You can say that most arrests are from drug offenses. Fine, I'll give you that. 100% sure. Like I said, in Canada when it was illegal, most arrests were from drug offenses. But you cannot say the homeless problem is caused from drugs. That was a lot of big words. I'm way too sleepy for this. Hold on. Evolution says that we should be free to follow instinct, either that ends in eternity life itself or evolve. Man, I believe that people should be able to believe whatever they want. Ellie, I don't like ducks actually. They're just a spawn of the cobra chicken. Wild Pegasus, man, you prod, man. I don't believe in anything because when you believe in something, then all a person's good deeds get attributed to that thing. Doc, man, happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you for the voice of reason here. I'm telling you right now, homelessness is not solely caused by drugs. Exactly. So, give them a chance to solve their underlying issues by providing a little crap shack and let them pay for the utilities. I'm not assuming you said anything. You claimed that most people were on drugs. It's it's not a fair to correlate point, man. Pe- People, when I tell them I don't believe in God and Jesus, say that God gave me free will. God didn't give me shit. God did not give me shit. God didn't give me free will. God didn't make me do good things. I did those things. I do good things. I have my own free will. I make my own free choices. So when people believe heavily in God, that's all they put into one basket. That's what I'm saying. Give the people deserving a chance. I agree. Prod was on a good topic, and now he's gone on to something fucking talent. Nah, kayak, no, man. Stop it. I don't. You can't not like something you don't believe exists. So I don't care. Forsaken, man. I'm fucking not wise. A hot dog is a sandwich. A hot dog is 100% a sandwich. Bro, my mom and dad and a little bit too much whiskey. A hot dog is a sandwich. Boss man, I'm not religious in any way, shape, or form. Yes, because the free housing is like group home housing. Bro, like I did a Big Bang. I actually don't like carrots, so I'm not a big fan of carrot cake. Hot dogs die in cars. That's a fucking just brilliant thing. Holy. Okay, but again, man, it's an apartment complex. People can't shut their doors. They can't shut other people out. They need individual square foot homes, bro. Not an apartment complex. Am I listening to what? Fucking you anybody talk about God? No, thank you. Bro, you work two jobs, have no social life, and are forced to rent. Yes. I have no idea what those even are. Is that stupid fucking doll thing? Tapu, man, get out of here. Out you go. We're not having a God and religious talk today, man. It happens every stream, and while it's good for the views and the watch hours, no. Okay, but so to your question though, if God is all powerful and can do anything he wants, why did he take 7 days to do it? Why didn't God just do everything in one day and then take 6 days off? The topic was interesting. Vladimir, what's going on? Pokemon Human Trainer. I appreciate your screen name because I love Pokemon. I am not personally religious. I don't believe in God or Jesus, but it happens every single fucking time because I get told I'm going to hell and I get told that I'm a bad person because I don't believe in God and Jesus. He should have done everything in one day and spent 6 days high. Come on now. Use math. Do everything in one day and take 6 days off. Bro, I don't even like your username. Why are you here? That's an absolutely disgusting username. I'm sure you're not a disgusting person, but that's a disgusting username. You are mold, bro. No, Vladimir, not you dumbass. I mean, username too, but Oh, Daniel's counting down the seconds till he finishes. I'm kidding, Daniel. Hopefully, you last more. Ominous, bro. The difference is I'm still building a community, bro. I make money that I used to give back to other people. Ominous, man. You've been going out a long time. You came in here level headed and respectful, and then you lost your way every single stream you got here, man. For the song lyric, cool username. It's absolutely impossible, man. Why do I want to believe? Why do I want to believe in something stupid? No, Vladimir, stop talking about yourself, bro. Settle down. Okay, but so they don't believe because they don't want to put in the work to believe. I don't believe because I don't believe. Because it is stupid. People put people put all their good attributes into one person. People go, "I'm a good person because God says I am. I'm a good person because God gave me free will." Bro, God didn't give us anything. Ellie, the topic is whatever comes up. Go zombie. Who knows, man? Who knows where this goes today, man? You are coincidentally correct. I prefer to give back everything that YouTube allows me to give. I haven't take guys. When I tell you that I've been making money on YouTube and I've made pretty decent money on YouTube, I haven't taken a single fucking penny out of this thing. I'm still doing this for negative money because at this point I'm giving away money. No, there isn't, bro. I'm telling you right now, a creator didn't make me. My mom and dad had a little too much whiskey, and that's what created me. I think this Mixie chick, my Nixie chick is fine. Actually, man, off ad revenue alone, not even including donations, I'm not an atheist. I'm not anything. Literally the same thing, man. Except they probably didn't need to use whiskey back in the day. They didn't have internet. They were bored. My grandmother has 5 siblings. My dad had 5 siblings. They were bored. Oh, come on now, Mixie. Don't lie to them. You know the mom and dad don't have to love each other very much. Who doesn't like fried chicken? Bro, I'm a fat kid at heart. It is not getting colder in Canada. I'm still cooking alive. It happens all the time, man. So I have a firm belief that I don't believe in God or Jesus. In my opinion, they don't exist. And every single time I get absolutely obliterated in the comments. Like I am now by Ellie. I get absolutely obliterated, obliterated, eviscerated in the comments. The reality is, do good, be good, help other people. Daniel, man, I don't actually do Tim's a lot. If you want a good coffee, man, you go to McDonald's. What you're right. What you believe in doesn't change the world. The good you do changes the world. The good you have the ability to do changes the world. The donations I give back changes the world. Ellie, you're right. But frankly, you have to believe in God and Jesus to believe in hell, which I do not, so it doesn't matter. Meaningless thoughts, don't type in caps, man. YouTube will start flagging you, and then all your comments will just go right out the fucking window. Cat, the hidden right off the bat was a little aggressive, but why not talk about Tim Hortons again, bro? Except for McDonald's. Oh my, you are self-centered, Putin. Get out of here, man. No. Oh, has he? Okay. I'm from Southern Ontario, so I'm from Canada. Putin is just here, man. He's just licking the window as we open and close it. That's all. MJ, I love you. I promise I do, but McDonald's actually makes a better coffee now. You're a legit Aussie in Toronto. That's amazing. I am the son of a legal immigrant who came here from England, met my dad on a bus, and I am half British, half Canadian. Vladimir, I can still make fun of you, bro, because if you do, so do I. Well, if you believe there is no hell and nothing bad will happen, then why not give Christianity a chance? Ellie, I suppose the same question could be asked of you. Why should I give Christianity a chance? If I don't believe anything good is going to happen, and I don't believe realistically anything's going to happen, why waste my time? Why waste my Sundays? Why waste prayer? Why why waste time reading a book that was written by somebody in the basement of a church while the priest was touching a little bit? What's the difference? What is the difference? Bro, yours isn't original. Yours is gross. Okay, but so Ellie, to your point, what if I'm already a happy person? What if I'm already a happy person? Why do I need God to be happy? Okay, but Ellie, again, let's take the Bible and let's take religion right out of this, okay? So you said to be a role model to others, I need to be Christian. Okay, so Ellie, I can't stand for anything. I'm disabled, but thank you. Um, but so let's have a serious conversation here, Ellie. Real quick, right? That's a big ass word that I'm too tired to understand. Um, let's take religion out of this for a second, though. Weekend, you're also right, man. You're also right. There is a downside though, because then all the good I've done is because I believe in God, whereas all the good I do right now is because I believe in myself. You said I can't be a role model to other people because I'm not a Christian, but I can inspire others. Ellie, there is literally proof on my channel of giving hundreds, if not over $1,000 at this point, to different charities. Because you don't need God to be a good person. No, Megan, demons don't exist. Ellie, in my heart, I don't actually believe it. So no, I don't. No, they don't, man. To do good, to help others. That's the point of doing good. To help other people. No. I don't actually like chocolate cake either. I'm a savory person, so I like a bag of chips. That's not true. Not all laws are created from not all laws are created from the Ten Commandments. I But Ellie, that's like if I took you on a date just to get rewarded at the end. It's the exact same thing. It's for the wrong reasons. Vince, man, don't type in caps. YouTube will flag your comment and then nobody will see it. Yeah, but I'm only half British, man, so it's not crisps. It's Ellie, not the 14-year-old Ellie. There's another Ellie just above you. There's a lot of harm because then all my good actions are that because of God. And I don't want that, man. My good actions are because of my own. My good actions are my own well being. Oh, I read your whole statement, Mark, but your whole statement just circles the whole drain like every other Bible thing, man. Ellie, what's the harm in accepting a date from a fucking person who's sexually assaulted other people? I But Ellie, again, if I took you on a date just to get into your pants at the end, is it even worth it? Alex, I don't know about you, man, but I have my own free will. I make my own decisions. But Ellie, again, you're not even listening to what I'm saying. No, no, Rogue. People can believe in what they want, man. Ellie, just chill. This isn't even about you. There's another Ellie in the chat. Ellie, listen to what I'm saying. You said if I believe in God, I get in heaven, right? So if I ask you on a date just to get into your pants, that makes it right? So you're saying you want me to take you on a date just to get into your pants? Okay, I got you. I have been single for over a month now. I got you. I would need to see ID first, because frankly, uh-uh, nuh-uh, not a chance. Fuck off. Cat, you can kill that person now. Ghost, that's not the 14-year-old one. I would never, never talk to that Ellie with such disrespect. Cat, you can take her out. Thank you. Oh fuck! I almost dropped the phone. Jesus Christ! Because that right there, you got her, cat. I'm impressed with you, honestly. You got her because you got her to admit something racist, which is not tolerated here. Rogue man, racism's not tolerated here. Mark, because I build a community of people that I love and respect, man. I can tell you my one moderator just turned 36. Ellie, who's been a dear friend of the channel forever, is 14 years old. She's a dear friend. Treating a certain group, religion, or type is a form of racism, man. Racism doesn't need to be involved in a race. Racism could be hating on me because I'm disabled. Ellie deserves a shout out. The good Ellie, not the one that just got hidden. Ellie Ellie might be 14 and clearly spends way too much time on the computer, but she supports my channel. She's gone to other people's channels that I support and supported them. It's still a version of racism, man. Prejudice. Yes, okay, in a way. Either way, man. We are all people, and people do not deserve hate. My race is disabled because I call walking people walkies. Not at all. The context is different, but the hate is the same. You're asking stupid questions, man. Like you asked, how do I know somebody's age? Bro, it's because I get to know people. Daniel, I've never called them that, just simply walkies, bro. Alex, you're absolutely right. Ghost Zombie, I have no idea, man. I don't really care. After death, I'll be dead, man. Doesn't matter to me. This Pepsi's ridiculously warm. Weekend, man. Welcome. I'm 31. I turned 32 in a month and a half. That's what I'm saying, man. Man, I stopped counting my age after I hit 21. What in the fuck? Oh, okay, now I got I'm way too tired for some of these comments. Holy. No, don't speak in all caps. Like, YouTube will flag those comments. Don't do that to yourselves. Just, if you need to be grammatically correct, make your grammar make sense. Don't type in all caps because it's stupid. It's technically, if we're gonna look at it like that, it's technically Thursday for me because I have one more day at work, and then it's my Friday. I did actually. I actually, the year that he died, so last year, I was planning to get him one of those stupid like rip off gold panning buckets, right? You know the ones that like you could buy that have actual gold in them, but like there's no way you're making your money back. I was gonna buy him one of those because he loved the idea of going panhandling for gold. Panning, I guess, not panhandling. So, the year my dad died, I was literally in the process of buying him a gold bucket. You got two today. That's cool. Man, I gotta finish this thing. Holy. Oh, that was gross. Um. See that's huge. My dad really liked the idea of like my dad was like on long term retirement, so like he could have done whatever he wanted to, and he really wanted to go like gold rushing. Oh, see, that's so cool. If my dad was around, he would have loved that. And I know you don't know where I live, but like if my dad was around, he would have loved that. And Kat, that's so sad. Smile, man. Stop it. Stop with your vegan nonsense, bro. That's it. The title of the next stream is gonna be all vegan hate. Bro, I love you to death, but don't put companies things in my chat. He doesn't actually have a grave. So, man, vegans don't save the world. Vegans make other people feel like shit for not being vegan. I think you only timed him out for like 10 minutes. You're right. I'm sorry. I got distracted. So, last year on July 10th, my dad passed away. And when people are like, you never plan for when people pass away. My dad literally went into the hospital on Friday, on the Friday before the 10th. He went into the hospital close to where I live. I'm not going to name it because, well, I don't need to dox myself. And my mom broke down because every time my dad's gone to the hospital, it's never been a good thing. My dad had a weak heart. Like he infected himself twice with a dirty needle actually. And he gave himself, I forget what it was called. It's this long word that starts with an A. It's like, I think it's either okay, so it's either endocarditis or something else. So he went into the hospital on a Friday. They thought he had pneumonia. And so my mom was too weak to make any medical decisions. So they asked me, and it was awful. Every single thing they needed. Hey, we want to give your dad a feeding tube. We want to give your dad a tube in his neck. They called me. And I get a call literally Sunday from, this one I can tell you because it's nowhere near me, the Toronto General Hospital. And they go, hey, we want to fly your dad down because we know he's in the hospital because they're hooked up to our network and we think we can help him. So I go, okay. So he spends the weekend in this one hospital. They call me on the Monday. He spends a day in the Toronto hospital. They're trying to help him. This whole time he's been in a medically induced coma. And so he thinks he's waking up this entire time. He he spends these days thinking he's going to wake up. And then I get it. I get a phone call and they go, you need to get down here. And so I go, okay. I go down. And they call me when I'm halfway there. They're like, did they not convey the importance of this phone call? And I go, no. and they told me that he didn't stand a chance. So I not only had to make the medical decision to pull the plug on my dad because my mom couldn't do it. I had to make those decisions. The entire time my dad thought he was going to wake up, and I'm the one who had to make the decision to pull the plug. And the last thing I said to him, and this is why I try to be a good person, because there's still more story to this and why I currently do this thing on YouTube. The last thing I said to my dad was quit being a fucking baby. Because he was literally crying and fighting the doctor about putting a mask on his face because he couldn't breathe. So anyways, JT, man, not to sound smug or anything, but that's nothing. At some points, man, I've had it hit up to 80 or 90 people. Um, Cat, man, real life comes first. So that gets to the point about why I'm doing the channel. We did my dad's wake, right? Because my mom knew that he wouldn't want a funeral, that he wouldn't want to be the center of attention without purpose. So we did my dad's wake on March 1st of this year, right? And there was only 20 or 30 people in this building, but every single person gathered around in a circle to share stories. And every single person said the same thing. Your dad was always there for us. Your dad always cared about us. Your dad always bailed us out of jams. Your dad always got us into the jams that he bailed us out of. My dad believed, and I have my own stories, because I once remember a time when my dad helped an ex-girlfriend of mine move out of a place that she was getting kicked out of. That man spent all day bagging up garbage and shit. Because my dad, that was a burp, not me trying to cry. My dad believed if you could help somebody, you should help somebody. If you had the ability to give help, you should give help. Gracie, thank you. So, I always tell people I don't believe in God and Jesus because that is the truth. But I do hope that my dad doesn't constantly think that he's going to wake up one day and that he's up there catching the biggest fish. Right? It's a little contradictory, I know, but frankly, my dad deserves the best of whatever doesn't happen after you die. I don't care about myself. Frankly, and I've admitted this before, and it's a little sad, a little emo, I know. It should never have been my dad. It should never have been my dad. It should have been me. And that sounds so dramatic. I know. The problem is, my dad was so full of life and caring and just genuinely good impact that it should have never have been him. It should have been me. And to this day, I still believe that. But I don't get a choice now. I don't get a choice. The world probably would disagree with me. But no matter what happens now, I have to take care of my mom. No, he wouldn't have wanted me to go first. But that's what makes it ironic. See, I wouldn't call it survivor's guilt because, like, how do I explain this? I wouldn't call it survivor's guilt because when I was a kid, I hated life. No, no, I don't. Yeah, it's been about a year and 2 months. Um, when I was a kid, I hated life. People were mean. Schools picked on me. I got isolated from friends because people thought I was contagious. I told my mom that the only reason I didn't unalive myself one day was because she would have to clean up the mess. Jim, fuck off, man. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, man. This one's mine. Jim, fuck off, man. That was a long time ago. The feelings of thought, or those thoughts, and depression, and everything else, those were a long time ago. I did beat you to it, because that one's mine. No log, no sea. What's up, bacon jerk? Don't think I forgot about you, man, just because you fucking stayed off grid for a bit. Doug, man, you need a better role model because God didn't save you from shit, man. You did. And this is why I can tell people God didn't save you from shit, man. God didn't save you. You saved you. Have some faith in yourself, man. You should never thank God for your own accomplishments. Your faith didn't save you, man. You saved you. Nah, see, man, that's a closed-minded opinion. That's why people will never persuade me to believe in God and Jesus, bro. Because that's a closed-minded opinion. Uno, of course I have. That was quick. Unless he's... Oh, was he the fucking... Yeah, Indian World Cup, dude. Bacon life, I don't care, man. Shut up. I timed you out for a reason, you turd. Soda. That is why I will never believe in God and Jesus, man. That is the sole reason that I will never believe in God and Jesus, because people go, "My faith saved me. My faith saved me." No, it didn't. No, it didn't. You did. No faith saved me from unaliving myself that one day. I did, because I turned my life around. I got a job. I got a good job. I got friends. Maybe not many, but I got friends. I'm all for having an open mind. But it's like when somebody tells me that prayer is going to cure my disability. Right off the bat, that is the stupidest thing you could ever say, because prayer does not cure situations. Prayer will never cure cancer. It doesn't do that. That's not a thing. Prayer will never cure my disability. What it does is it's a morale boost. And a good morale is a way to get through any ailment. Yes, I agree. JT, I won't say that, man. I won't say it can't do anything. It cannot physically heal. It helps healing. I will give them credit. I will give I will give prayer credit for the heal, because it's a morale booster. It's a placebo. Prayer does not cure diseases. Prayer will not cure my cerebral palsy. How's it, man? I have a good job. Grim, if that's the if you actually lost a leg, man, that is absolutely sad. I've been disabled my whole life. I can't even imagine what it's like to have been abled and then lose a leg. That's brutal. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I have an open mind and respect for people that don't push religion. You want to believe in God and Jesus? Go ahead. You want to believe in Allah? You want to believe in, I don't know what the Jewish version of God is. I think that's just God. If you want to believe in that stuff, go ahead. But don't tell somebody. Don't tell somebody that if you pray hard enough that he's going to cure your cancer. That's a false hope in a handbasket. That's like holding an old-timey grenade with the pin pulled, hoping it doesn't go off because it's too old. Coincidence could be thought of as a miracle. So, technically, so could advanced science, man. If aliens were a thing and somehow had a way to cure cancer, but it was so unrealistic that we didn't understand it. Life's a bitch and then you die. The problem is, no, you didn't, man. You saved yourself because you pulled yourself up from those bad coincidences. You pulled yourself up. You didn't save yourself by opening your heart to Jesus. Opening your heart to Jesus did nothing. You opened up your heart to the possibility of it being better. It had nothing to do with Jesus. For the record, I guess I'm going to go for 10 more minutes because I like seeing a nice even time on the timer. And it's been an hour and 49 minutes. So I'm going to go for 10 more minutes. Flames, what's going on? How's your RV trailer, mansion living, whatever you're living in today? How's that going? Kenzo, what's going on, man? Good, Flames. I'm glad, man. The hidden comment is for me. Let's see. Oh my god. Is that my cerebral palsy boyfriend? Let me sit his ass on your face. Bro, you gotta buy me dinner first. That comment's staying hidden because you gotta buy me dinner first. I'm a classy broad. I don't just put out on the first date because you say nice things to me, you jackass. I read every comment. You know I read it, and Kat read it too. But, you know I read it, but you gotta buy me dinner first. I am 31. I am too old to just put out like that. Good lord. Have some class. You are absolutely not reading it. Nobody in the community. Professor, I am not, man. I am sleepy as hell. Okay, now see, Cat, I like the way you think because Mickey D's is quick, but like I don't know. I'm thinking, I'm thinking at least like I'm trying to think of a like a Burger King, maybe a little more upscale burger. Bro, I work overnight, of course. Dairy Queen's a good one. Fuck, I'll take an ice cream. The fat kid in me would be screaming, just like when I put the fat kid in him, he'd be screaming. I have no idea what the fuck he just said to you, Cat. But like, if you feel offended at all, time. I know Flames has been around, but if that was offensive at all, just time that person out. I have no fucking idea. Holy jumping. Texas Roadhouse. I don't think we have that in Canada, but I heard they're Texas toast. What the fuck does that mean? Why are you talking in tongues? What in the sweet fuck? That comment has single handedly hurt my brain more than any comment that's been made here today. I have no fucking idea what that means. And I get I'm getting sleepier. But what? We don't need slang. That's true. John Sniper would agree. But we don't need slang in the chat. I'm 31. I am literally 31 years old. I don't need slang. I need a fucking doctor's appointment in a shower chair. Why do people say I look like queso? How are you trying to insult me with a guy that has 5.8 million YouTube subscribers? Do you know the general good I would do with 5.8 million YouTube subscribers? Do you know the unsurmountable amount of good I would do with 5.8 million YouTube subscribers? The world would be a fucking better place if I had 5.8 million YouTube subscribers. Fucking absolutely. I already said if this channel gets big enough, I'll go put a well in Africa. I literally already said that when I first started doing this channel. Flames, big talk from a man who can't even speak English. Quit with the slang, bro. Because I already don't know which story you're going to fucking tell me today. You live in a trailer, you live in an RV, you're rich, you're poor. I don't really give a shit. Cat, I'll make that drive just for fun. That doesn't even have to be part of the world tour. I'll just make that for fun. I have literally nothing better to do with my life now. I am single and bored as hell. What's going on, Murphy? I'm not calling you a doctor without an actual doctorate. So what's going on, Murphy? Did it actually? That's hilarious. It didn't hide the comment from me. Nate, I work as an overnight manager, man. Eric, all I'm hearing, man, is I have tickled that subscribe button. That's what I better be hearing from you. You keep calling me queso. I better hear I tickled that subscribe button for you, bro. I work as an overnight manager, Nate. That's all I'm gonna say, man, because I don't need to dox myself. Yeah, man, I have a good job. I don't actually need the money from YouTube, so I give it all back anyways. If Michael was still kicking around, he could attest to it because the reason he donated is because I gave some of my own money to somebody that needed it more than I do. Ellie, that was a very worded explanation. I appreciate you. Nate, trick question, man. I don't live in a state. I live in Southern Ontario, so I live in Canada. I am I am Canadian. I have no idea who that is. I I I do in fact live in Canada. Oh, UFC fighter. Okay. Oh, the sleepy's kicking in hard now. You're New Brunswick, man. I'm Southern Ontario, and I'm not in Toronto. I'm not in Toronto. Although, if you live in Ontario, you either basically live in Toronto or the GTA, because fucking Ontario is like 95% unlivable forest. Kazzy, what's going on? Yeah, Toronto or Ottawa. I live 3 hours away from Ottawa, so I'm a little far from that too. But Thunder Bay is kind of small, but like that's all of that's in one area though. So like everywhere hospitable in Ontario. I'm 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 not by the east. Well, I wouldn't say no. Like I'm not by the East Coast. No, Hunter. I'm from Canada. New Brunswick is from the East Coast. So Daly here is from the East Coast. Um, no, Lonnie, there isn't. But I am for some reason I am more rested today. I don't know if it's just because I had 2 energy drinks at work or not. I have no idea. Ellie, I am at home. I'm I'm at home, but I'm connected to my cell phone data, so I'm not using my Wi-Fi, and I have a VPN. It depends, Hunter. Manthan, shut up. I do have that 20-hour energy. It depends, Hunter. Right now it's cooking. I'm sweating in this truck now. Nate, you can literally lick the underside of my balls, man. I appreciate you dearly, but you can, with sincerity, without buying me dinner, lick the underside of my balls. And Daly, I'm glad you agree with Nick, but you'll still enjoy it. All right. I definitely do not. Don't tell me what to do. Uh, those are in freedom units, bro. I have no idea what that is. I use Celsius, so I have no idea what 120 degrees freedom unit is. And Daly, I'm not threatening you with a good time. I'm promising you a good time. Anyways, guys, you've now ruined my timer, okay? So, I love you guys. I always like to leave the stream on at least a high note. So, thank you to everybody that likes, subscribe, scroll by. Oh, definitely don't call me late for supper, man. I'm a fat kid at heart. Thank you to Oh, perfect. 45 degrees. See, that makes sense. Thank you to everybody that likes, subscribe, scroll by, said hi, and everything in between. If you care for gaming content, I might as well throw this out there. I have a gaming channel called handicapped_Superman. It's with the handicap brand of my channel. I post there because I like to. Doesn't really matter if you follow it. Doesn't matter if you do. Don't really care. Appreciate you. And as always, peace, love, and motivation lead to inspiration, because if you have peace, if you have love, you're motivated. You're always inspired to do great things. I love you guys. I will see you guys. Manthan, fuck off. I saw that last fucking comment before it scrolled up, you dick twid. I love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.